Opinion. Here's what the Americans being hurt by the shutdown are saying. Will Congress listen? October 24, 2025 at 1:19 p.m. EDT. Yesterday at 1:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 4 minutes. 932. A closed sign outside the U.S. Air Force Memorial in Arlington, Virginia, on October 6. Andrew Caballero Reynolds / AFP, Getty Images. By Patrice Onwuka. Patrice Onwuka is the director of the Center for Economic Opportunity at Independent Women and co-host of the Mel DC show O'Connor and Company. Gridlock hurts real people. The best of the Post's opinions and commentary, in your inbox every morning. That straightforward message from a California woman to her senators captures the pain rippling out from Washington as the federal shutdown moves through its fourth week. It was delivered this month as part of a public comment drive organized by my organization, Independent Women, to give voice to voters, particularly women, who are losing patience with the political games that are causing real harm for their families. And make no mistake, what's happening is pure gamesmanship. On Thursday, day 23 of the government shutdown, the Senate once again failed to overcome a Democratic filibuster blocking passage of a House-approved continuing resolution that would have reopened the government at Biden-era funding levels while the two parties continue to work toward a formal budget deal. From 2021 to 2025, Republicans joined Democrats to pass 13 clean continuing resolutions. Now, Democrats are withholding bipartisan support to the detriment of their own constituents. The more than 500 comments we gathered from across America tell a clear story. Retirees, military spouses, and many others want Congress to end the shutdown. It's certainly not lost on the public that the lawmakers voting to deny pay to service members and their families have not, and will not, miss a paycheck themselves. A Louisiana woman noted pointedly, "Your selfishness is hurting some of the people who need you." Microphone. Follow opinions on the news. Follow. On top of that, many Americans are worried that their finances will suffer if the stalemate drags on. In millions of American households, the rhythm of waiting for the next paycheck to meet obligations like rent or mortgage payments, or utility, food and fuel bills, is all too familiar. Well over half of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and one unexpected financial shock can create a cascading crisis. According to the Federal Reserve, more than a third of people say they could not cover a $400 expense out of pocket. Military families are in limbo. The Trump administration reallocated military research and development funding to cover the first missed paychecks of active duty service members, but it remains uncertain whether the next one will come. "I don't even have reliable transportation. I have 7-year-old twins to feed and one of them is underweight," an unemployed military wife in Virginia commented. "My husband is about to deploy and we will literally starve and have our power shut off and get kicked out of our house, if they don't pay my husband." Not everyone working to support troops like her husband will be paid before the end of the month. A Michigan mother noted that her son, who works full-time at a National Guard facility, is furloughed and has 4 children. "He just bought his first home," she explained. "So we are his safety net right now. This situation is personal for me, too. My husband is a civilian employee of the Defense Department, and along with more than 300,000 furloughed workers, he wasn't paid this week." It's important to consider how these stories compound. The pay of all federal employees amounts to about 1.3% of gross domestic product. To cope with lost paychecks, history shows that these workers cut back on shopping and dining out, take fewer trips and delay major purchases. Small businesses that support the federal workforce, from dry cleaners to stores to coffee shops, suffer. Restaurants paid a heavy economic toll during the 2013 and 2018 to 2019 shutdowns. Gas stations fared even worse. According to Goldman Sachs and Federal Reserve analyses, government shutdowns shave 0.2 percentage points off GDP. That's about $15 billion in lost economic activity each week. This is not just a Beltway story. We can expect indirect losses to businesses and industries across America. Take New Hampshire, a popular tourist destination for its vibrant foliage. Visitors this fall were projected to generate $1.8 billion, a quarter of the state's annual $7.5 billion tourism revenue. As an artist and educator in the state warned her senators, this shutdown will cost the state and our thriving tourism industry millions. Furloughs, layoffs, and lost pay destabilize American households. Even if the shutdown ends soon, and I hope it will, it may already be too late to prevent lasting economic damage to many households. But Congress, and especially Senate Democrats, can still stop the hardship from metastasizing. I hope they will listen to the voices of people feeling the pain.